start. Oh boy, it's time to play my favorite visual novel. Boop. Yeah, if you had just stopped all these people who were ambushing him. Boink! And you loot all these bodies. Fortunate, but this. Never found enough body. Alright. I for inventory. Just this. Sector 2, watch your back, make sure you're not being followed. Says plus 10 bonus to awareness. Back. The highest award. Also at 30, 30. I have 65, but I'm already kitted out, so. Cost spec. Grenadier cloak. The wearer and their allies are immune to damage from the wearer's grenades.
We have to go.
I know there's some other area here we had to. Oh, it's just good. Another leaflet.
But
A
fall
body
for
item.
the Dark Alpha Row.
Excellent.
No rest, only duty, only death.
I did fine.
Paper talking about murdering us dead. Always fun.
I rise to the occasion.
Legendary rogue trader who founded Footfall. Oh, okay, this is a statue. Oh, I can touch this. Oh, the sight of the cogitator would be enough to break any tech priest's heart. The machine is leaning slightly to one side, grimly in scrawling drawings with frivolous writing scratched here and there. On the casing, several keys are missing and the rest are coated with dust. I can fix it. After a series of creaks and groans, the cogitator's dusty screen lights up. On it are several lines of text, section headings, in 52. Ah, a bunch of lore. The cogitator flickers and grunts before displaying a tapestry of text. The great Parasimus Dwayne intend to conquer the Cronus Expanse and build the most grandiose structure which will shine through the ages, praising the names of its creators and his descendants. Footfall, the palace in the stars, the glory of the great Parasimus's deeds will live on throughout the ages, and his grand design. The cogitator hisses and grunts as it tries to its insides by spewing out dust and detriment through its cracks, or detritus. Cogitator hisses for a while, and then the screen flickers, and it once more shows the words the great Paris Duane intends to conquer in dialogue.
Okay.
Hey, Coco.
The machine shut off after that.
Yep, you could only learn one thing, and we learned about this guy.
Light of terror, guide our way.
Oh yeah, we already killed all the people. Okay.
That's to the downstairs warehouse. Did you want to go back to the ship real quick to clean off? You are covered in sewage. It lowers your fellowship by 30. Damn.
It's just such a bad thing.
I mean, it's just gonna mess up your persuasion and conversations, I think.
Yes.
Your fellowship's literally at 1. Yeah, it affects your persuasion, coercion, and commerce skills.
Of course it does.
Best of all. Hey Coco, how was your day?
Hey Coco, I should go and take any pics before we start the stream.
You have to go. Go. You'll be fine. Oh.
I'll check identify. Oh.
Yeah. 27 extends its official means and invites you to a synchronous communication. Version point doc alpha Rio, topic of communication, discharge of contract, legistar something. Alright, someone wants to talk to us now. Star Theta. Brisko and Footfalls delivered a strange invitation.
Hey.
He's fine.
It's about time.
And then she said, hey, Brisko. Hey! Look at shit. Go by me.
Can't do anything.
Familiar figure turns to you. Enrix von Calix, interrogator of the Order of Xenos, bows his head respectively. Lord Captain. Honored interrogator, what a surprise. Did you, perchance, leave something in your cabin? Not at all, first officer. Oh, gosh. Yes, I promise I'll go to break. Anyway. Designer, I'm not in the habit of leaving a trail, but I thank you for your concern. Only to our mutual duty to humanity, it is that duty that demands that I disturb your peace once more. I was able to contact my mentor and report the tragic events that transpired on Vicar Minoris, and I also received some information from my agents regarding the movements and actions of enemies of humanity, including the Xenos that we're assuming were involved in the theft of the star. According to their findings, the threat now hangs over other worlds. This time yours, Lord Captain. Oh, please work with me. I'm trying to turn off some alarms. Give me a second.
Why did you take bathroom break for me?
Who do that? Hey. It's all good. Okay, Henrik clears his throat and begins in a pointedly official tone. By the order of Lord Inquisitioner Xavier Alcazar, whose duty it is to stand sentinel over the Cronus Expanse, the rogue trader of House Von... Fuck, got it. Oh. Valantius? Yeah, Valancius, yeah. Valantius is to take on board the agent of the Most Holy Inquisition and provide escort and support in deeds great and small they serve to safeguard the territories of the Imperium against its enemies. This decree is effective immediately upon announcement and remained in effect until decided otherwise by His Excellency Alcazar. Oh. Oh, okay, so we're just stuck with him.
Of course we are.
Gonna pull out that heretical sword and he's gonna be like, hand on shoulder, we're gonna need to have a talk.
You think he'll live after I do that?
Can't kill a member of the Inquisition? He's part of the
No,
Inquisition.
he'll go missing. His last known whereabouts will probably be on our ship.
No, we do still have that gene stealer problem that we have to deal with.
Oh yeah, we can just blame them.
Yeah, it all works out great. Yeah, I found 3.
Okay, I was thinking 2, but that's fine.
The cause is the activity of humanity's enemies, including the cult of the Final Dawn. In my absence, the situation in the Cronus Expanse has changed. I have received an exhaustive report from my agents. This heresy has taken root in the region where the Atlanteus worlds lie. You probably already know about the fate of the industrial world of Iva Gamma. If not, then I will share what details I know, but not here. Better to talk on board, where we will not be overheard. He does sound like a, very dogmatic sort of thing. A sanctioned psyker with an Inquisition, or is that my retinue? For free, no less? Other rogue traders will be positive green with empty. One of them
Another fucking psyker?
object to such use of power. Oh. Most you could say cool. You could say speak English, dude, or I don't really have a say in this, do I? Gives a reserved nod. An answer befit a righteous servant of the Emperor. Not servant. He has brought you aboard the rogue trader ship once more, then such is the Emperor's will. Welcome back, Interrogator. Your sister, it is an honor to be traveling with one of the blessed Adeptus Coatas.
See her
Master Van Laux. Cassia's voice is brimming with genuine joy, which she immediately hides behind a facade of highborn primeness. Since you are with us once more, I do hope you will find time to finish our conversation about the literary works of Cornholler the Blessed. Oh. Trying to see your girl. I will make every effort, Lady Basilio. Hello. I must also deliver this to you. Hendrix pulls out a sealed letter. Lord Inquisitor specify that the contents of this envelope are for your eyes only. I would ask that you read it as soon as you have the time. You got one letter. Got a letter. Got a letter. You just got a letter. I wonder who from.
The letter's literally just like, hey, I'm sorry that you're whatever the fuck Theodore was died. Take this dude on board.
Yeah. And, do my job. That is everything for the time being. Are you headed to the ship, or do you start business in football? Whatever the case, I can either wait for you on board or accompany you as part of your retinue. Oh, I want to hang out with us.
That's not fucking happening.
Anyway, we still got to talk to him back on the ship.
I can't.
Hang on. Hey everybody, what's up? Oh, they really gotta stop doing that all the time. Lord Captain, the inspection of the ship system is complete. The tech priests are reporting the machine spirits are calm and satisfied. Everything is ready for onward travel, except there is an issue you must be made aware of. Cassia makes a quick nervous gesture, adjusting the adornment over her third eye. I have been studying the records left by the vessel's previous navigator. I wanted to double check the route to Dragonis and discovered that it does not match the one recorded in the Atlas. It is more than a minor warp fluctuation. The route has been wiped out and can no longer be used for traveling. To make matters worse, I started checking the paths from the Atlas one after the other and saw the same thing everywhere. The warp is boiling with an ominous storm, bursting with vivid and screaming colors. It will not hinder our movements, but all previous knowledge is now utterly useless. Gaining 77 experience from that. Argenta angrily chops the air at the side of her palm. Warp storms are our enemies, just like the heretics and demons. It is a shame they cannot be dispersed with the flamer or a bolter. Or with a flamer. Or a bolt. Now we can be certain that problems with astropathic communications in the Cronus Expanse are no coincidence. There's a warp disturbance in your way, Lord Captain. It is swallowing messages and disrupting familiar routes. This means you'll need to locate the key worlds of the Von Valence's Protectorate as soon as possible. I am talking about Janus, Cronus, and Hyva Gamma, charting new routes so they can be reached, and restoring control will be the necessary next step. Boy. What's going on there? Sound like something big. Industrial world, Hyva Gamma is being managed by the Governor House of Ark and supplies your protectorate with rare mineral resources. Additionally, the planet features the Adeptus Mechanicus Manufactorum that processes materials and prepares them for shipment. Oh boy! I testify that Hyva Gamma is a world marked by the Omnissire's patronage. By his grace, the manufacturers of the colony are inhabitants by committed and industrious machine spirit. Alex coughs quietly. Mistress Tolman neglected to mention that the Eva Gamma Manufactorum also supplies heavy machinery, from forge harvesters to vessel systems and components.
Mhm.
Abelard turns his hard eye on Henrix, who display commendable knowledge of our world's manufacturing capabilities. On Klaus?
He's definitely a spy.
Pleased to be of service. Well, I mean, he is an inquisitor. It would be shocking if he didn't know half the shit he knows. Awareness is the heart and soul of your protectorate, is where the main administrative resources and storage facilities are, and so is the Von Valance's palace. Oh, your palace? If you would like to know, this is where you will publicly accept the title of Rogue Trader. Jonas is a major administrative hub that runs the cargo fleet and keeps track of finances. Alright. Our main base of operation outside of this ship.
Thinking we let that place die.
What would
And
happen
all
if
the
we
people-
lost contact with all these worlds? You would be fucked, Lord Captain. Ah. We have one more planet to learn about. I think this is the one that... The surface of Janus was altered extensively so the planet could be designated an agri-world. It is a powerful food base capable of supplying the burgeoning protectorate and exporting provisions to the outer world. At the same time, Janus owes much of its prosperity to the governor house of Bayat. Under the leadership, the world has grown ever more prosperous year after year, clearing shipments and taxes while keeping the workforce tightly controlled. Hey! So we got our food, we got our manufacturing, and then we got our house. Very well, of course, it's clear mouse. As well, Lord Captain, this vessel and crew await your instructions. Are ready to depart to footfall. Footfall immediately, should you desire. Well, still gotta go to whatever the Shadowlands were, wherever the hell that area is, on footfall. Oh. Oh, hey, you don't even have to actually sit in the bath. Captain, you are once more within reach of the Valencia's protectorate of utmost urgency, joint communication. Your plans bestowing the wisdom of your decree upon the stewards, developing colonies, claiming new territories, and establishing trade links. All this is now your privilege and burden. Item C, mobile factum. Cool. And you can open the bigger map. But we're still doing stuff on football. Let's do a couple of quests here. Got the Shadow Quarter. Got the Atrium. Oh. Wherever you want to take us first. With the party as is, for a little bit longer. When we hit the ship again, we swap out one of them. We swap out Kabbalah for Pascal. Abelard for, I don't know, one of the other two. I like switching it up every so. Gentle gestures for your attention. Rogue Trader, I would like to remind you about Revard anonymous requests. You asked us to search for a potential cultist den in Footfall Shadow Quarters. Woo! upset by something. What? No! Argenta shakes her head and rubs her temples tired. Apologies, Rogue Trader. Being here on footfall is difficult for me. It's a minor personal weakness, but I'm as ready to fight as ever. It will have no effect on my combat skills. It just shoots you a wary look. I suppose I could share it with you, but the tale will be long and I will have to start from the beginning.
Fun.
I wasn't born in the Expanse. I was sent here to be a guardian of a reliquary on footfall, but my ship became caught in a warp anomaly, and although it lasted only days, and those on board it lasted only days for those on board, decades had flown by in real space. Okay. That is just slightly confusing. When at last I arrived on footfall, it felt like I had been erased from time. No one was waiting for me on this side of the maw. People who were supposed to greet me, who knew about my immediate arrival, had died. Reliquary that should have been mine to safeguard had instead been taken under the protection of Reverend Hieronymus and his brethren. They were more than up to the task. They had no need of my help. Oh, those shot her woman, the bee in the Emperor's footfall became my cage. I didn't know who I was or what purpose I had here. The way back to Calyx seemed like another trap. Even if I were to find a ship headed there, my sector, my order, they too would have lived decades without me by that point. Whenever I'm reminded of those months spent on footfall, it feels like I'm falling into a pit. Hope the rumors of cultists turn out to be true. Can't wait to prove with my bolter that the world and the Imperium need me. Oh wow. Yes, a sign, almost a portent showed me the right path, but not something I can speak of like this. On the street, in this den of malice. Let us be on our way. All I'll say is that on footfall I met Lady Theodora and joined her, and that was the end of my languishing in this place. Alrighty. I was stuck here, met Theodora, and then got out. Nice. There was a time where I'd said that it was likely a fabrication. One can say many things about the Asabalica mission and the other shady operators on footfall, but even those thugs are loyal to the Emperor, so they mercilessly exterminate outright heretics in their territory. But now since we literally saw a planet have to blow up a planet, it might be more likely than you think. Heretics have launched an open attack on a rogue trader's ship. A member of your dynasty, Conrad Ogtriv, has turned out to be one of them, and footfall itself is sinking deeper and deeper into madness. In these times of strife, I'm willing to believe in heretics who openly perform their dark rituals brazenly mark their dens with sacrilegious symbols. I saw the word, I pictured it in my head. My brain was like, no. We have no idea what she's possibly saying there. Anyway. Hey, speaking of weird symbols.
Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
We're not even 2 steps in and we're already seeing cursed shit. That doesn't bode well.
The Shadow Quarters. When I was last on footfall, I used to take my weapon and wander this area, anticipating an encounter with a mutant or a bandit.
Why are your recollections of this so blue? And the more you talk about it, the darker the blue becomes.
Probably because she actually isn't very happy that this is happening to the place she lived. Or is that another paper telling to attack us
The
on
web
site?
beckons.
Victor's connected to a mine trigger. Oh wow. That is bombs with fake doors. That's crazy. Oh wow. Hey, yo. What's a flame like that, you idiot? We're almost filling here. I'll show you how it's done. Wait. Not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy's pretty much cinders now. It's a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. Not the same feel anymore. Well, that sounded pretty, radical to me. Not bandity.
It definitely sounded like something.
Well, I'll see how if I hold down tab, they're all highlighted. I think it's fight time here.
Yep.
Hope I can get.
I
Hit
will
forces.
cast you into
Damn it.
eternal darkness.
Oh, someone else showed up. Yeah, here comes another training target for us. Fire it up, you lot. Thought those people were different. Never mind. Anyway. Get right next to you, though. Get right here in full cover.
Oh, fuck.
I'll sit in half cover.
There we go.
Then we get to go first?
Here we go.
Dare you!
Oh, great. I can see how bad this is about to get if all of us bunched up like this.
You, my emperor! I am your blade and shield. The shadows will see it done. As the tenets demand. As honor ordained.
Pretty much all the things I can do on my turn.
Curse you, miscreant!
Miscreant. Okay. More grenades. Done!
Help me, Lord Captain!
Dying one favors you. Accept his
Oh god.
nothing.
Yep, that's not great.
Didn't stand a chance! Let's get to it.
body.
All too easy. Opposing me was your biggest mistake. Not a problem for me. We need to investigate. Nothing I can't do.
Right.
Let's get to it.
Love the paint. Each time this suffers damage, its toughness is increased. Oh, that's not.
Your defiance is futile.
Oh shit, no. That stays. Under hammer. Oh, and his armor prevents him from suffering burning. And gains bonuses against melee damage. Okay, that's fun.
A tactically sound approach. One fewer target. I took care of this one. Indeed. It will be done.
My faith shields me.
A dance of blades and shadows. I shall not. My blade whispers your name. This goes against the tenets.
Here we go.
Oh.
Stand a chance?
Time to slaughter someone.
Oh.
Let's make it quick.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
Out of my way. Who wants some more?
That should help stop him from moving. Tell everyone to look out when I do this.
Already done. Losing me was your biggest mistake. Let's see how they respond to this. All two. He didn't stand a chance. Hold on.
It's like I'm chopped liver.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty.
And
At your beck and call, one fewer target.
Do I need to do everything myself?
oh.
Trust me, death is a blessing.
Oh, Brisko, you can have a thunder hammer if you want.
No.
Alright.
I guarantee you I do more damage with my current weapon.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Literally made for psychers. You know, there are goods over here. In the box. Eric stuff. Symbols.
Follow my steps.
What is that?
The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
You're the level for 100.
An expected result.
Stuff! An arm piece. Grenades cost 1 less AP for the wearer. Enemies suffer bonus damage from the grenades. And something from a dog! Oh! Cybermassive gains 10% weapon skill and deals 100% more damage. When the Cybermassive hits the apprehended enemy, the Cybermassive gains a attacking plus 12 bonus to 1 round.
See?
Abominable
Right
rage.
there.
Things sure are busy here. Guys, exterminating. Oh, extermination. Bridge Sergeant. Greetings, sir. What brings you here? Did you want to watch us break our backs out here, eh? Footfall's Utility Crew 3 is proud to work for the good of the denizens and guests of the station. The man winks and salutes you with his flamer. So what you doing? Just burning rats and some trash and some parasites of other sorts. The district's under quarantine, you see. I got hit by something nasty, a disease, or maybe it isn't a disease, just some bugs and worms crawling out of some chip or other. Well, there's a rat up here. It is a bit odd that it happened here and not at the docks, I'll grant you. Things like that usually start there. They even spray the place with some gunk to kill all the bugs and worms, but I guess something slipped through. 2 farmers in the block way over there snuffed it, and the Liege wasted no time getting the district surrounded so that nobody could leave. Who knows? They found them in their hovels, already dead, blue sores on their bodies, and they stank something awful, which is why the lot that found them didn't even risk looting the corpses. Good on them, I guess. Doesn't mean you let them out, of course. Alright. What you thinking? Crazy Nurgle infection of some kind?
I don't know. I'm thinking they might just be going to die today.
Of course not. I mean, I heard Reverend Hieronymus. Jesus, why can't I remember that? Hieronymus has been praying for their souls. It even works like as a holier than thou name. Like, I just can't. Has been praying for their souls, which sounded more like retribution fell upon them, and rightly so. That's the most they could hope for. Alright. No dice. Not gonna happen. We're letting no one in. I'm telling you right now, bribes and intimidation won't work on me, so don't even try. You can file a petition with the League if you're so desperate, but my advice to you would be to go on your merry way. The Void's got plenty of nasty, dangerous holes. You don't have to die in this one in particular. You'll go in and die, and that means I'll have more corpses to burn. He pointedly turns you away. Alright. He's like, not gonna happen. I don't care who you are. Rogue Trader, Inquisitor. Ain't no one coming down here without approval. Anyway, proceeds to... Our bed's over there. Past that gate. Another... To the cultist lair. Well, that sure was quick.
Nothing escapes my sight.
The Emperor gave me a vision.
Woohoo! More stuff.
Follow my lead! The sooner we start.
You have an 80% chance of just...
What torments you?
You have a 100% chance to disarm this trap.
Just as I was taught.
Stop. There.
Oh, now pause.
This is out of the ordinary.
I do what I must.
95% chance.
The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
I tried to stop myself when I realized it said door. I just saw a container that I could click on. Fuck. I was all together. You had your daybreak. You had your daybreak! Oh no. Come on. Yeah.
Grovel
She's just
before the
immediately like,
faithful.
no hesitation.
Your Emperor won't save you.
In the front with my shield. I can get some good kills in. So can potentially.
I don't know what to do. Because I could, no, I'm doing it.
Always tried and true strategy. I don't think it stunned any of them. At least it hurt them. But also, use your frontline ability to give us an armor boost, and well, if they stand in the square, they also take damage.
There you go.
Woo!
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
I'll live another day.
Oh my goodness.
Better be ineptitude, not malice.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. At your beck and call. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Can't really scoot back.
Just flip the fucking chair.
Forge ahead!
I probably should have gone right here, but my goal is to hopefully get a good shotgun blast. It kills like 4 of them.
That's a good wish.
Another step towards our ultimate victory. Let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
Okay, that works. That's not the dude I was aimed at.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Aw.
Chaos guides me!
Cringe.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Nothing opposing me was your biggest mistake. Suits my purposes. Already done.
Bonus damage 2 on top of this next shot. And it's either I shoot the guy on the ground and actually kill him. Oh wait,
Suits my purpose.
there we go.
Nothing of value has been lost.
And tell my dog to attack that guy. Good boy.
I bring mercy and retribution. The shadows will see it done. Trust me. As the tenants.
And that's as much damage as I can do in a single turn. Ugh. Probably turn that light soon. Momentum! Okay.
You, my emperor! I will endure.
My place is at the fore.
Although we can dash over
Indeed.
for a lot of damage.
I will
Back
do
him again.
like you.
Just what we can do.
Your defiance is futile. Let my fury rain down upon thee.
Death to the weak.
Not a problem for me.
Go get him, try.
I shall not fear. Nothing I can't do.
Just let him shoot my dog. Nah. Oh, at least I got rid of his cover.
Death comes in silence.
I took care of this one.
no! We split into 2 more dudes. In that case.
Trust me.
Another buff. Hey, 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 hey. Calm it down. Okay. Okay. But I can't throw another debuff. Sorry.
Reduced to dust.
Big swing.
At your beck and call.
Sorry.
Another step towards our ultimate victory.
All too easy.
Ah, he did say 70%.
Already done. Nothing I can't do. Ah! Another
There we
clean
go.
strike.
The rushes to the last living cultist and silently, furiously punches him in the face. Blasphemous heretic, who are you? Who were you praying to? I know those words. That call to a lord.
What do you do about these things? What?
Magenta doesn't get to finish. The cultist, having dropped to his knees, interrupts her with a grating, rasping laughter. Of course you know them. I recognize you too, lackey to the corpse on the throne. Haven't you already experienced the power of the true God? Didn't you flee from us, shedding tears? That's not good. Sister, a battle fleeing from the great arch enemy? It isn't so. Magenta recoils as if from a blow, but then steps forward, grabs the cultist by the scruff of his neck, and makes him look into her eyes, burning like embers. I am one of the Adeptus Sororitas, and I have never, not once in my life, fled from heretics and betrayers of humankind.
Yeah, we did. Literally in the last system, we did.
Yeah, we kind of, yeah. Then we blew up the planet, so you know. You want to know, servants of the Corpse Emperor, the names of my brethren, how many of us there are? where we are, I will tell you myself. We are a myriad, and we are everywhere. Soon, very soon, you will hear our voices, and when you hear them at your back, so close you can feel our breath, then you will know the power of a true god! The Undying Emperor is the one true god. You will soon learn this when you face his harsh judgment, as will all your accomplices. Bella's voice is filled with cold possibility. I don't know. Black ability? Anyway. There we go. Just how many of you vermin are there? First Vicar Minoris now here. I don't think I opened that one at all while I was at work. Not on football. The cultist laughs hoarsely. In another place, he flew right in like a bird into a snare. Uh-oh. Genta is staring at the cultist, her eyes wide as if against her will. She whispers 2 words. Alice Prime. Oh, we can keep pushing this if we want to.
That's the plan.
Okay. And so he's talking about. He snaps out of it as if emerging from a reverie, a planet, a place. It doesn't matter. I know these heretics. I fought them and was bravely wounded, but I swear I never turned from them and ran. He turns to the cultist, her eyes filled with cold fury. If you truly have seen me on Celis Prime, someone among you must know a way to get there. You have your own ship? A navigator? Answer me! Uh-oh. Something went down on that planet. Wants to head it back. Ships and maps, roads and doors. We have them all, but our paths are not for you. The true God spins his web, and you are the fly caught in it. But where is the spider? Oh, just like web? Like the Bloodspun? What? No, not that web. Cultist's eyes filled with madness. You will know in time. The cultist gives you a wicked smile, pointed with the fresh blood on his lips. Kill him. You can kill me, servants of the Corpse Emperor, but you can't stop the victory of the true God. The edge of daybreak is nigh, and the hour of his triumph approaches. Guess it's not in my way. Silence hangs for a minute. The Argento turns to you and shrugs nonchalantly. That's it. Fulfilled Reverend Hieronymus's request, which means I am now free. I can continue my travels with you, Rogue Trader. Hooray! Before we leave this den, let us round up what remains of the blasphemers. I'd like to cleanse this place with purifying flame, but perhaps purifying clues I might tell us where these heretics came from. Or, if they have any more associates. More experience. Argento lowers her head. Rarely. We need to talk, but it can wait. Let's meet on the ship. It's time to depart. Footfall. Bum bum bum. The plot thickens. Anyway, Luke. Is that another plasma pistol? And more guns and a cultist hood. Every time they use a psychic attack, they get more stuff, but you have to be a heretic, so. You can only literally be used by one person. You don't really have her on the team. Stuff!
Just as he ordained.
Oh. Found a better pistol. Or a little snub pistol. Oh, it's like a shotgun pistol. Nice. Boots. The wearer raises momentum to 175 whenever they kill 5 enemies in a row in one turn. Sororitas boots. A Milta charge.
Man. If I could ever get Argenta to hit her shots, that could be good.
I mean, I could wear them. I blow things up with shotgun. All the time. Yeah, but the Sororitas boots. Listen. We've all cross-dressed in the name of better stats before. Don't pretend like we haven't.
Oh shit.
I can't equip them. It's...
I left my fucking silver.
Whenever the wearer of these gloves suffers an injury, falls unconscious in combat, their allies gain a +1 bonus damage. You know what? I should probably unequip these gloves. Let you put it on someone. The enemies just really hate you for some reason. Grenade gloves. Bit more names. But this also works on area of effect. Like ones that, like, the fire grenades that throw down a fire pit. How you feel, boy?
My visions showed this path, and many others.
Now I gotta go take a leak, so I'll be right back. You'll keep on going, if you wish. sorry. Anyway.
No sleep, no rest. Only duty, only death.
Okay. Bunch of massive crowds of people. I think this is the bar. No, this is the Martyr's Endurance.
Whatever you wish.
That's why I missed loot. Okay. There's loot there. There's loot in the Forbidden Zone that we can't go to. So we ask about it. So I guess instead the place is up here. The Martyr Endurance. Oh wait, well. No, because we can't really go further down than this. Maybe we can? Oh, this leads to a warehouse. Okay. Oh, we got a few places to go. But the small nook of the stone is empty apart from the dust and a few scraps of paper. There is evidence that the cache once had a small door covering it and a locking mechanism.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Over here. Is loot up here? Say less. That guy accidentally get hit with fire. I know there's loot on the inside of the place. Oh, but like I can walk all the way over here.
The web beckons.
Interesting, or no, this just loops back around to the rest of football. Alright.
Pretty sure that's where we need to go anyway.
Well, there's a couple areas over here, like there's a warehouse, and then there's this place over here called the Martyr's Endurance. There's a couple side areas we could still explore.
Sure, I don't mind going to this bar, maybe. I think that's the bar.
Well, I know there's like a J person somewhere down here, I think. Huh? I don't know. Seen one. Oh, yep. Yeah, you have turkey dinners now for lunch.
A new challenge.
Oh my, this place has so many colors. Every shade I can imagine is floating in the air.
Ooh. Lots of just for trading.
Halt. I noticed something.
Accomplished.
Well, say less. Oh wait.
This
medical check
master-crafted
here.
patella augment is
Just
not
as I
fit
was
for a
taught.
servitor.
Wait, what? Stuck to the plants are lumps of sawdust, toxic waste that is sometimes passed off as ordinary nutritious starch. Ick.
Never doubt me.
What the fuck? Oh, you blew up the chest. I was like, what the hell was that explosion?
The duty prevails.
Lord.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Oh, this guy's.
I rise above hardships.
Let's see what he has to say, I guess. The flabby man in woolen clothes is sighing sadly over a glass of murky booze. Only when he looks up at you do you notice his eyes, large, piercing, and full of sorrow, a stark contrast to his unkempt appearance. Could it be that someone actually wishes to company?
Nope.
Allow me to introduce myself. Gordy Sakov, architectural historian. Gordy sighs heavily. Here I go again, pouring my heart out. To have you disappear in 10 minutes just like everyone else before you. But alright, here's the story of Gordy Sakov, the unluckiest historian in the Imperium. Alright. I was born 2 sectors away from here. My family was quite influential, which allows me to dedicate myself to my great passion, the history of Imperium architecture. I spent a number of years studying every scholarly work there was to find on this art, and then, once I inherited my family's fortune, I traveled and documented the development of architectural thought on different worlds. So one day, oh, that accursed and blessed day. Until one day I came into possession of something quite special. Gordy pulls what looks like a book or an album with a homemade leather cover out of his bag. Both the pages and the binding look well worn. Here it is, my undoing. This is the authentic booklet titled Dwayne's Designs, one of the thousands that were printed centuries ago in times of Footfall's destruction. The curious read, please tell us more. Cassia takes a shy step forward. Gordy smiles and shows her some of the faded pages. Footfall's founder, Lord Hermes, was obsessed with his creation's grand future. This booklet describes in detail what Footfall was meant to become upon its completion. Dozens of asteroids turned into glorious palaces and temples, massive bridges spanning the void itself, and marvelous flying. The tress? The archivolts of the exterior arches, the elegant arrangement of balusters. Calm it down, boy. Boy. Boop. And the interior. Profanes 10 stories tall and more than a kilometer long. Cyclopean light tubes that catch the lights of Fairabundus and use it to brighten the halls and the hearts of the asteroids. Stained glass windows and mosaics, fast release and statues. Engrossed in his own description, Gertie stands up and starts tracing the outline of arches and galleries with his hand. Emerging from his reverence, he catches himself, pushes slightly, and loudly flops back onto his seat. I apologize. I got carried away, but you must understand how deep an impression this booklet left on me when my young self picked it up. I simply couldn't think about anything other than Footfall. I was ready to give my life just to see this incredible station. And of course, no matter how hard my friends and loved ones tried to dissuade me, I still gathered all my savings and set out on a journey. It is not easy feat to cross two sectors, especially for a common citizen, albeit one who has some resources at his disposal. I had to change one ship after another, at times being forced to stay on transfer worlds waiting for a vessel headed in the right direction, or for warp disturbances to subside. The voyage took me a total of 107 years. In real space-time, of course. For me, it was much less than that. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 or 35. And then, after all those years, having spent all of my savings, I reached my dream. And it was a shithole.
Don't talk bad about the mainstream.
Well, he's also sad, and what did I see? A dump in place of the exquisite Corsetto metal anthills clinging to the columns, the marble tiles pilfered by pulpers to use for fighting for their hovels. Brody Haynes' head. It's been a dozen years since I came here, and I still haven't recovered from the shock. I suspected that not everything from the booklet would exist in reality, but I never expected to see Footfall in such a sorry state. It is like stumbling upon the horrible, decomposing corpse of your beautiful beloved. Our beautiful beloved. Argenta's gaze darkens. The warp, like a shameless thief, is guilty of stealing the short span allotted to his servants. But what sense is there in spending half your life on such an enterprise only to then lose your spirit and waste the remaining half on nothing at all? Okay. So then ink and paper can lie and cause pain? Cassius sighs sadly. I mean that all I have ever read about will one day disappoint me with the ugliness of reality? Strokes his goatee in thought. Yes, Footfall's current appearance, plums fused together with the remains of majestic palaces, is a unique phenomenon. It would be curious to observe if the other places have taken after it, thereby solidifying it as a unique style of architecture, or if it still remains a local oddity. My word, you certainly know how to provide an unexpected perspective on things. Be that as it may, I just wanted to say thank you for hearing me out. Over the dozen years I've spent on Footfall, not one person has hung around long enough to listen to my story to the end. It's such a delight to have shared everything that's been weighing on my mind. Here, take this. Gained the last piece to your demon's... Anyway. I'm poor as a church mouse, but I still have something to offer you as a token of my appreciation. After studying the booklet thoroughly, I discovered something interesting. A ciphered message scattered throughout its pages, taking the form of a riddle. It describes certain places of interest on Footfall. I believe it is a work of a booklet's creator. What if these riddles lead to something? A wondrous discovery? I will gladly share what I've been able to learn with you. We're going on a treasure hunt! Woo! Riddles? A flash of burning, almost childish curiosity brightens Cassia's countenance. A strange. I couldn't tell you.
Austere countenance.
Austere continent. I want to look up what the words mean, but I can guess based off of context. Cool. I have, of course, but I'm an old man who is blind in one eye and can barely move his legs. I never found anything, but that doesn't mean there's nothing to find. Well, I guess there's only one option. Tell us about the riddles. The location from the riddles isn't far from here. It's a bridge that was supposed to go through the center of this district and into the void towards the neighboring asteroid. A couple of its spawn were built, and even those lie in ruin. Still, the cache survived after all those years. It is there somewhere. The second location is the Lantern of the Great Citadel. The lantern is a small tower on top of a dome. You've seen Footfall's atrium, haven't you? The whole atrium is just the nave of the former little cathedral. The Leech's entire so-called palace would have fit inside what was meant to be not but a single room. The great cathedral, had it been built, would have been even bigger, but alas, its construction was just getting underway when Dwayne died and the work stopped. The lantern from its dome, however, had already been built and survived. It was brought inside the atrium and dubbed the Chapel of Saint Dress the Warrior. Thus, the warrior. That's all I know. I wish you luck in your search. Oh boy, treasure hunt.
Someone else can look for that shit.
Oh, okay. Vicious Prowler. Vicious about you guys. What? Paid to talk and paid to watch characters like you. Okay. Oh, hello.
Rough day.
You have no idea.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jai Hidari. Falco sends his regards.
And
Oh.
what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasak.
We'll give you grief, all right. Get out!
Don't think so, Ashmak. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Hidari, I am tired of your mess. Out! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before?
Well, I was just slightly cut off. Someone looks at you with the glassy eyes of a drunk, and you notice the two empty bottles that have been keeping her company before you arrived. She looks completely out of place in this dingy, smoky bar. The fancy attire, the abundance of jewelry, the implants planted with precious metals. Her appearance not only screams wealth, but also audacity. For only an audacious person would flaunt their wealth in a place like this. The sheer audacity.
Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I believe we were still playing incognito.
Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful. And the timing couldn't be better. Jai Hidari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament. You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rat's stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere.
Oh, alrighty.
When I asked the Leech for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladium, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Heydari's property carries certain risks.
Well, what's stopping us from just taking this cargo for ourselves? Commerce has succeeded. Jay appears to be a serious operator on Footfall. The Leech refusal to help means the loss of a potential ally, so Jay is encroaching on his turf. If Vladim is not responsible for the disappearance of Jay's cargo, he will certainly benefit greatly from it. Gain 6 experience. Woo! Everyone you wish to yick.
May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route so I won't be spotted.
Okay.
Right. Here, that's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There, in the depths, you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Shireen.
Ready. And we leveled up. Woo! It's point spending time. Wait. Advanced tracking. Damage dealt. Attacks and lasts in the next fight. Oh, it could particularly. Oh, it lets me move closer to my dog. That. Let's see. Nice to have armor, my assassin. And the assassin also came. Assassin dashes in a straight line up to 4 cells, suffering 5 less attacks. 12 dodge against the enemies they dash through. Assassin's next turn. The assassin is not dashed through any enemies end of their turn, they have +6 cover, which is assassin move, not stacked with itself. After the first use, you execute ability again for. Add a bleed to her, why not? I think that's a good skill to have.
Yeah, okay, too. She's supposed to have thinking. That she even does good. If somebody's eyes my total passion.
Hey, we'll also get them scattered. That'll help out. More stuff. Oh.
Gotta go now, one to get me up.
Poker. Generic thug. More thugs.
It's good.
Of course. What the fuck? By throne, that's him, isn't it? The poor sap who got his tongue cut out by the Averons. Okay. That's the one. I think he was from the Basilica. Well, his troubles are over now. He literally ended it himself. Guy needs. That's cool. Anyway, list of stuff.
Didn't get anything.
Alright, let's have to pick this back.
Excellence matters.
Yeah, the dirty sofa moves slightly. A soft hiss can be distinctly heard. The depths of the furniture. Okay, well, there's nothing I can really do with that information other than go, alright. Alright, I talk to you guys? I don't know if I can talk to this guy. Woman looks to be in her 40s and she's surveying you with interest. Her right eye appears almost black against her dusky skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light filtered the smudged lens of a prosthetic. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base of her shoulders to her knuckles. Cool. We're dealing badass over here. Oh, she has a portrait too. Looking for something specific you're buying or maybe selling? Don't be shy, just ask. Old Raza knows all kinds of folks. My boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. Oh, this was a person.
Is it?
I guess so. From the prison. As her face breaks into a broad smile. That old rascal. I thought he croaked in the mines a long time ago. No, fairly recently though. But oh, the man. Backwell's still alive and kicking? You say, me and him have been through a lot of interesting scraps together. And oh, all the weird and wonderful things we've still acquired. Bakav wouldn't have sent his regards along with just anyone. You must have done him a good turn. And because of that, Old Raz is going to give you a special discount. You've gained 5 PF discount on items with the Fellowship of the Void faction. You got. If we're already up to tier 5. Oh my goodness. It was all the way to 21. And things are at a discount. That's what I'm talking about. AB Swashbuckler. Let me guess something very specific to Abelard. Go grants away plus 10% parry reduction and plus 5 armor penetration for melee attacks. Brisko's like, that's mine. Well, take everything you can. Doesn't nailed down.
Absolutely.
When the wearer makes a melee area attack, they regain 2 movement and gain 6 critical hit chance. Last until the end of the round. Stacks. Impulse boots.
I don't think you need this pistol.
Brisko.
Or this hammer. Well,
We don't, but fuck, we're down by 1, but if you look at tier 7. Staff of Endless Flame. We need to do something to gain 1 extra dollar. We need to make a deal or something with someone. Fast. Cool pistol. Oh, it does poison damage. Old shield. 35% chance to block, so it's better than my current. Backpack granted Wearer, a +1 rate of fire or strike counts for any weapon capable of burst attacks. Oh, that means extra shotgun blasts. That's pretty, but pricey. Grimoire of the Void. An ally under the effects of the wearer's Bring It Down, so pretty much Abelard's ability, successfully hits an enemy. Oh no, wait, Bring It Down is the officer one. Enemy with an attack or target, and with an ability, the wearer gains +1 fellowship and willpower into the end of combat for each different enemy hit or target. Damn. Cavalry weapon, got a axe, hammers, got a more powerful shotgun, a bunch of cool stuff. Sorry, I forgot that if I back out, you back out too.
That's what I was waiting on you.
Alrighty. We can talk to you about other stuff, or if she might need help making more money or something. It's up to you.
I mean, I don't really need to talk to her. It's just what I enjoy.
I don't know. She might give us a quest, and then we might get even better favor. Maybe even, I don't know, make a deal with her or something. Increase our profit factor. I can't tell you. But I think that's everything we can do for right now. Yeah, oh, we didn't talk to the bartender lady. He might have something for us.
Yeah, you can drag me into down.
There she is. Hello, miss. Burly woman with a wealth of fiery hair is in the process of tinkering with some unknown device that is looking honestly. I can't pronounce it. She has a buff-looking implant in place of her lower jaw. As you approach, the implant to move as if independently from the rest of her face. Oh. Come to the Adeptus as Mercurius? Anyway. They're working Octavia get you Amnesac, low Sacus? Well, anyway. Low, something more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because, like, Soritas. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, freezes and play. It can't be. Are you Sister Argentina? The Sister Argentina? The one who had the worst scum on football shaking in their boots? The whole station is talking about you, and here you are, in the flesh. Our humble Amnesicus. Whatever. Us. Extra thing. Anyway, Argenta stops in his torrent of adoration with a calm gesture. No more. I seek retribution against transgressors, not glory for myself. By her words, you catch a glint in Argenta's eyes. You can tell she is enjoying the raptured attention. No, stop it. No. I'm just here to kill heretics. Stop. Amy's expression changes dramatically when she's about. Oh, you there. You should know that if I see one dead body around here, I'll have you thrown out of my bar with a hole in your head. Your kind don't scare me, and I'm not about to let you ruin my business by leaving corpses all over the room. You being here is already making half my clients feel less thirsty. Heard your threats. Do not fear. If I must kill someone, he will not find the bodies. That's not what she meant. Gives you a searching look, then answers in a lower voice. Maybe? Yeah, I do know something, but not shout about it in the whole bar, alright? I'll be here long after you walk out of this bar, and the Anvers respect no agreements, laws, or other gains. Look at them the wrong way and you're dead. Anyways, to the point, the Ambers are scum among scum, the most unhinged goons you can find on football. Even other unhinged goons want nothing to do with them. They have no hierarchy, no territory, nothing. Only a nameless leader, who most of Ambers haven't seen once. This leader sends them leaflets with inspiring messages. Followers are recruited by other followers. The Liege try to bring them into line, but it's like this. Throw out one group, and in the meantime, 5 more spring up elsewhere. Talk with him. That's no good.
Listen.
Like I said, no one knows who their leader is or where this leader operates from, but here's what I've noticed. The most recent Inver leaflets, the ones so fresh you can smell the ink off them, always show up in the same area, on the big slum asteroid. Let me show you where it is real quick. Drops of liquor to draw a basic map right on the bar. Right around here. I'm positive they're printing their little poems somewhere in this area. Hey, about the woman who shot the place up. Are you so interested in looking into her or something? Livia catches herself upon meeting your gaze and bows her head low. Apologies, sir. Me and my big mouth, I guess, is why they broke my jaw so many times. Oh. Fuck. Okay. He drops her voice. Hey, you know, he's pretty great. She's made a name for herself here on football. She's a woman who came from nothing. She follows the unwritten rules of this place. She doesn't walk all over weaker folks. She thinks like a fish to boot. A lot of respect. Sad thing is, it looks like she's got the wrong side of Valdim's, and since both of them, well, I guess all 3 of us, have ties to the Hasbulika, there's no way out of this. They should get off football while she still can. Better to lose her business than her life. Oh, well, luckily for her, gonna join our crew because her name said Brisk Dog above it when I hit tab. And she had talking lines, so, and a whole cutscene. Looks at you closely and takes a bottle off the shelf and uncorks it. The transparent, pungent smell liquid quickly fills the glass that sits between you. No, you can either take a look at it or darkness. The glass contains a liquid that is clearly made from bent promethium. This is moonshine, virtually unfiltered, that quickly blows the drinker off of their feet, and when inebriated regularly, it regularly turns their liver into a bubbling sponge. Oh my god. Bedded. Well, I mean, you only have a 5% chance to mess that up. Liquor burns your tongue, or the liquid burns your tongue, then your throat, then your stomach, takes your breath away. Right after a few seconds, warmth spreads throughout your body, and your head feels a little lighter than usual. It clicks your tongue in approval. That's the second time I've seen a noble drink the octane blend without wincing, but I won't offer you any more. I've got just the thing set aside for such an occasion. Here goes a dusty unopened bottle from under the bar into clean glass. The amber liquid splashes against the crystal walls as she adds in a couple of black pebbles. The soft, spicy aroma tickles your nostrils. On the second. First was, oh, Chicago's Winter Scale. That's right. The head of the House Winter Scale himself used to come here often. Impressive guy. True, whenever he and his officers came through the door, the locals would find themselves a hole to hide in. Drinks weren't the only thing his lordship liked knocking back, but if someone so much as looked at him funny, he'd paint the walls red. Warms your throat pleasantly. You can make out a hint of spice, the flavors of an oak barrel, and a distinct earthly aroma. Feel a little more at peace as you reach the bottom of the glass. Soon. Oh. Ask about this place specifically. Football. Whatever the latest news is going on. Or you could just say later. Doesn't bother me none. Go. Oh my god, what happened to your arm? Yo. The cat was up to no good. Ah!
Please.
Well, haven't been to our fine station for a while, have you, sir? As per usual, there's never a dull moment. Either someone's getting shot in a square, or some rich guy's going on a safari to hunt commoners in the shadow quarters. Surely we should make sure that the local shenanigans don't get in the way of business on the station, but what happens on the outskirts adds a little spice to our lives. Gotta love the Grimdark. Rich people going on a hunt to just kill random people in the street. That's always fun and cool. And not at all horribly fucked up. We make do, but the real trouble is with every passing day it gets harder to find grub. I heard that some horrors are happening in the void outside Abundus. That not all ships are making it here, and the beach's old patrons don't seem to hurry to help. Taking a toll on Redeem's authority, and if his authority wobbles too hard, I'll have plenty of people lining up to take his place. Here shows you an empty bottle and makes a helpless gesture. I'm sorry, sir. This was the last bottle of that year. What can I say? We're all feeling the brunt of footfall shipment problems. There ain't nothing else. Boy. Is you? Yeah. Hey, put down. Go on, pet. Yeah, Brisko? Brisko?
I'm okay.
Alright. Let's just aim for you to click on an option.
And I'm trying to figure out what I want to click.
Hey.
And whether I can stay up.
Yeah, it sounded like I figured you were falling asleep. If you want to stop after this, we can. I mean, if you are getting a little tired, it's bound to happen. like 8 and no 8. Like what, 11? Oh. Well, might interest you a tale I heard from a tipsy void born from the cargo barge. They exited the war pathway between Verabundus and the Everus system and came upon a shuttle wreck adrift. The shuttle was registered to the Inevitable Triumph, a merchant ship that disappeared decades ago. She was bound for Footfall. Her cargo holds brimming with valuable goods, but she never made it. If anything at all survived that shipwreck, it could be quite the lucky find. Here's another tidbit for you. Some poor sot was here bawling about how his crew tossed out the whole shipment of cargo along with the trash, and it was his fault somehow. Hid the fact that once they docked at Footfall, he immediately went on the run. No surprise there. Had they discovered his blunder, he would have been executed. I don't know what sort of cargo it was, but the ship had served on usually goes between Footfall and Winterscale's realm. Past the 100 Dreams crossroads and Lingren's Belt. If you happen by that area, you might want to take a look at whatever that idiot chucked overboard. Stuff to keep an eye out for when we go system hopping, I guess. That will do for now. Cargo. The oldest watering hole in Footfall, sir, the Adeptus Amnesacus. The only Adeptus one can find on Footfall. He laughs hoarsely. Octavia served the drinks, lend an ear, and if it comes down to it, quiet the rowdy ones. Sizes you up carefully. Folks usually come to the Amnesacus for either pleasure or business. I'd ask what brought you here. Curious? Well, it sure was nice to know that this dive piques the interest of people other than thugs and boozers. Then again, the Amnesacus is like a Grox. The outside's horrible to look at, but the insides are remarkably useful if you know what you're doing. He leans forward, sitting at this bar often puts folks in a talkative mood, so I don't see anybody paying me to keep quiet. It's from eminent individuals like yourself boost the status of my establishment, so I can pay you by sharing what I've overheard. Some of it might help you out in your dealings. David chuckles. What makes you say that? Did you know? Well, you're standing on the deck of the Martyr's Endurance, a sacred vessel that once belonged to the Adeptus Administratum 100 years ago. Bureaucrats sent a mission here to establish a department, set up some kind of record keeping, overhaul Footfall, and make everything here follow 1 billion laws to the letter. As you can see, it was the Martyr's Endurance and its inhabitants that got overhauled in the end. I don't know what happened to them, but the locals like to come here and make deals and count their money like before. In this temple of the Imperium's accountants, over there you can signs been preserved partially. Great place, and the new name fits perfectly. You like it? I'm flattered. It's not often we get foreign visitors here. It's even less often that they appreciate the place. Well, that's it. Give Bowser head slightly. Until next time, sir.
A nice little stroll.
I'm gonna stop here.
Alright. You tired?
Sleep.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, but luckily tomorrow's also my weekend, so we can play more tomorrow if you want.
Yeah. I'll be home at like good 3 your time.
Ooh. I'll keep that in mind. I'll probably be up by then, hopefully. Unless I stay up super late playing other games. But yep. Alright, Brisko. Have a good night, bud.
See you, never sleep well.
See ya. You. Boop. Goes to sleep. Oh my goodness. 33 people. Man, I need to play Rogue Trader more often. Jesus. One life. Oh. Coco with a say goodbye. I find her. There she is. Hey. She should be up. I mean, she was literally downstairs like 2 seconds ago. Why wouldn't she have been up? Game. I try this game out soon. It's a pretty cool game. Really cool stalker-esque elements. Ah. Oh. Go bye-bye with vampires. Alright. Boop. And boop.